for them to take it themselves, but perhaps this is just one of those heroes that they're not comfortable using, because again, even in ranked games, and I feel like even in some scrims, Valentina is just always banned, so they don't have enough training for there. Clint again getting banned out. Team Lemah just has this idea, don't let the gold lane scale, well, don't let the gold lane win their own lane. So I feel like Team Lemah, they understand what they have to do against Mikey. It's just that right now Mikey, they have to understand what Team Lemah actually wants.
Every season.
Oh, and actually they banning out the Brody. So they're pushing both this hero off, and actually it was a pretty good situation because they know that Mikey, they like to prioritize this Paquito, and not too much. It's like, okay, we're gonna get the things that we know how to play, and then let's just try our best. And Phoveus has been paid because there's no Esmeralda, so the Phoveus can counter almost all of the heroes coming in from Mikey, but mainly the Paquito, the Lancelot, as well as the Kagura. Amazing. Mikey, let's see whether this really works out or not, because they're basically living, they're basically just in a situation where we just gotta trust ourselves, which sometimes is a very good mindset to have, but it also kind of shows that they kind of gave up on the strategy game. So we really gotta see Bronze against Brains, the second game of the qualifiers. If Team Lemah wins this, they're going to MPL. But if Mikey wins this, then they have another shot of getting in.
All things considered, if your life in MPL is on the line, you may as well just go with the picks you're most comfortable with. Team Lemah instantly invading once again, like we saw them do last game, zoning out Azim, gets the stun onto the Lancelot. They get the first blood. Will the purple buff go? No, Rain steals it. Ken is now in trouble. He does manage to dash away, but a victory instantly for Team Lemah.
Let me remind you that the junglers have 15% damage reduction, but there's still a lot of damage coming in from that Farsa. Farsa is just so good over here. Good coordination between Yamichi as well as Rain, winning every single thing. And guys, that was the first blood, so make sure you guys grab this redemption code to m.mobilelegends.com, code exchange to get your free prize. Again, very, very well coordinated coming in from Team Lemah.
We're seeing some similar performance from Team Lemah compared to their first game. They are upping the tempo. They're not allowing Mikey to play this game on their own terms. Ava now going to be cutting off the bottom lane. Don't think he should be in much trouble. This lane is going to be very much favored towards Paquito until the Phoveus gets his level 4.
I mean, like, look at that. Like, in terms of trading, Phoveus has been winning a lot, and the Hayabusa is actually there, but right now focusing on the top lane. Skupos is getting a lot of damage over here, and Yamichi is over there. Like, yeah, try to do something. I'm gonna catch you out. It's very difficult going up against this Ruby.
I absolutely love Yamichi's global presence right now. We saw this on his Cho in game 1, and now on the Ruby as well. He's just basically everywhere. Anytime Mikey wants to make a play, the Ruby is there to respond. Feathered Airstrike comes out. Azim in a bit of trouble. Gets out with the Phantom Execution, but Goldilocks following in. The turtle has been reset. They do manage to catch on the Lancelot. There's the Phoveus right there. Ava not quite able to get the knockout punch. Once again, Demonic Force. Astro's Eye gonna be able to lock down Paquito, but I think he has run out of mana, so he's not quite able to continue. But this is going to be a free turtle for Team Lemah.
I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but do not sleep on this Paquito. I said it ever since M3. Respect this hero. If you have a dash composition, it's going to be very difficult for you guys to play just because he's going to be in front of your face for so long. And right now, 1-0 over there. Team Lemah is just winning everything.
Skupos gets out by the skin of his teeth, but the pressure from Team Lemah so far has been debilitating. Azim jumps in, tries to secure the Little Wanderer, does actually manage to get it and get out with no problem. But 3 minutes in, we're already seeing nearly a 2k lead for Team Lemah.
Oh, that was so good. Look at how Yamichi is playing, protecting the far side right now. They're both safe. Yamichi still being a nuisance. If no one caught that, Omaha tried to catch Rain. He even used his ultimate, but with Yamichi being there, he can stun him up, not letting him use the ejector. Very, very good gameplay coming in from this Yamichi guy. And if he performs like this during regular season, he might be the best roamer in all of MPL Malaysia. Like, this is a little bit too early, but he's phenomenal on his plays.
Yeah, just from the way you're talking, it does seem like Mikey's chances of making it into the regular season are dropping, but they catch out Rain. A very nice flicker by Ava to be able to catch out the Farsa. They want to see if they can get Michi as well, but will decide to back off, finally getting a kill for themselves.
There you go. That's the caster curse there, where stuff like you say like, oh yeah, Mikey might not be looking good, and then they got a kill.
Yep, pretty much.
Keep doing that stuff, yeah.
I'm sure Team Mikey fans will want me to continue doing so. So far, they're gonna be putting a lot of their chips onto Scoopos. This is their win condition for this Claude scale up and get his items. Before that, usually you would want Ava and Azim on these early game heroes to start making pressure, but hold on, Team Lemah, they get the hook onto the Jawhead, instantly melted down.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Jawhead had a flicker as well, but he probably felt like there's no way to get off the table. And look at this kind of situation. It's going to be a very, very fast push with the Popol and Koopa. And if they try to fight back, well, hello, Farsa, fed an S-Strike. You're going to get bursted out very, very fast.
Wow, this, if I were to find a metaphor for it, this game for Mikey is basically like playing chess, but all of your opponent's pawns are queens, and it's just so difficult for them to play. Hold on! Steal by Azim onto the turtle. Choose not to engage, but very well.
Hold on! Oh, that was so close.
Oh, that's scary right there.
That was so close, but this is what we did say from the previous game. Oh, it looks like Ombo made a mistake, but Min is not gonna get anywhere here. Oh, he's dancing, but there's not much he can do. He's gonna die as well. Very hectic fight coming in from both these teams after the pause.
I'm definitely feeling the caster's curse now. Every time I say something bad about Mikey, they start making good plays.
Yeah.
Instantly, they turn it around. They've narrowed the gap to only 500 gold difference in terms of net worth. So we could be looking at a potential turnaround for Mikey right now. I take back everything I've said.
No, don't take it. Don't take it back, because Team Mikey fans right here is like, yeah, stop! Just keep going, man. Just keep going. Like, doubt the team. It will work out for us. But yeah, looking at this game, as we said, Slug can get the turtle as well as the Lord very easy just because of that crazy burst damage that he has. And Rain actually missed position over there. Ava got a very good pickoff. If they can keep this happening. Right now, Mikey and Team Lemah, in terms of gold, it's the same. It's basically the same.
Yeah, somehow they've completely evened up the net worth. They're still behind in terms of EXP, but this is a very turnaroundable situation. Shadow kill onto Ohaha. Unfortunately, not quite able to follow up. Scoopo is dropping real low as well to the damage coming out from Team Lemah, but no casualties.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, stuff I just know, but I was so surprised by the amount of damage coming in from Team Lemah. But right now, Rain is looking at Ava, and Ava can run away no problem. Mikey really taking the situation into their own hands right now. It looks like they're in more control of the map, or in this kind of sense, Team Lemah, they try to catch them off, but they can read their kind of play, right? Is starting to read the Team Lemah play. It's like, okay, we can see what you're thinking, and we can counter that.
I am liking the way that Mikey is playing right now. We can see Ava making a lot of plays, pushing up the top lane constantly to force them to respond, and Mint instantly melted by Mikey as they jump in. They find Rain. Ava jumps in, gets the kill onto the Farsa as well. This is a 5v3 situation, and Team Lemah are gonna make the wise choice not to pursue it, which means that Mikey, they're gonna be able to get a turtle.
Yeah, right now, Mikey, they're really looking at opportunities, and they're making sure that they secure every opportunity they can. Ava is playing phenomenally, making sure that he catches out the Farsa, making it difficult for her herself to use her ult to really be impactful in the game. Looking at the itemization right now, Ava has a lot of damage with the Bloodless as just more of a sustained kind of situation, and having a lot of speed with his next item. This is a very good turnaround. Team Lemah, it's still a winnable game for them, but a lot can be said for Mikey as well, and getting a killing spree onto the Lancelot, that's not good for Team Lemah right now.
Oh, but Amal jumps onto Pian, will be able to get the kill onto Kagura. Ava now looking for the backline, but gets knocked out into a triple knockout strike, but he's been stun locked underneath 3 members of Team Lemah. Azim gets a mega kill streak onto Yamichi, but they managed to get the team tower.
I like this last well play coming in from Azim. He's so fast, but also like he gets the targets. It's like, yes, you're a tank, but come on, man, I'm a Lancelot. I do enough dashes to accumulate my own damage that I can deal with you. And right now, we're gonna look back at what happened just now. Like, this is the second instant replay coming in from Meg Delivery, and look at this. Emma making sure that he catches Pian over there, but look at Ava. Ava catching people out, getting all of the members in his ult, and then Azim just going in, and he just gets the kill that he can get and try not to overextend.
Oh, Feather Airstrike has been popped out already. 1 kill on both sides, going to either Azim jumping in, securing the Farsa, very surgical. Oh, Demonic Force has been popped by Goldilocks, jumping in onto Scoop Post, but kind of caught out here. Gonna go for Azim, but gets dodged by the Torn Rose again. The Lancelot gameplay, so good! Monster kill coming out from Azim as he manages to juke around the Phobius.
Yeah, and just now, we may have not realized it because this Kagura skin makes it a little bit hard to detect, but her Yin Yang Overturn actually did a lot of damage just now. So, you know, Pian as well is getting more and more stronger, making it that Team Lemah, if they want to group up, he's going to deal a lot of damage. So, Rain is not having a good game right now just because Azim, Ava, as well as Pian, they're really looking at the back line to making sure that we're not going to let you play. Amal 301 has not died. He's not been focused at all. They're just like, Farsa, 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 Farsa. You're not going to play this game.
This is an amazing turnaround coming out from Mikey here. They're going to be able to secure first Lord of the game, not evolved yet. So I don't think Team Lemah will have much problem dealing with it, but this is a turn.
Last place, but second place always hurt the most. And right now, Muhaha, he is looking for targets. Azim going very aggressive, and I think I'm not sure.
It's a bit hard to tell because they both do have the purple buff, so
it's
you can't really tell who actually did manage to receive it. But Mikey now completely pushing in, taking all the tier 2s. Team Lemah forced to defend within the confines of their base as the Lord is now pushing into the top lane.
I don't know what happened, but Scoopos died over there, but Mikey, they got 3/3, which is very, very good, and Pian trying to run away.
Will they be able to catch him? Azim drops very low. They do manage to pick off the Kagura. Not quite able to find Azim, but they managed to stop the push and take out 2 members of Mikey at the same time. This is a very good chance now for Team Lemah to start regaining some of that map control, which they are going to very much need in order to turn things around in their favor.
Yeah, I do have to say this is actually a very bad macro play coming in from Mikey. Looking at the itemization right now, everyone is looking very, very solid. Looking at Claude over here because he is the win condition, but look at Azim. Azim trying to kill people off, and he has to run away because Min and Rain very low, but they can still survive. Again, looking at the itemization over here, it's important to see that Claude already has his Demon Hunt Sword, Golden Staff, as well as Wind of Nature. But Mikey, as I'm saying, it's still not 12 minutes yet, so the inhibitor turret, they will create a shockwave that will clear the minions very, very fast. So forcing that kind of situation, especially when you have a draft that isn't really focused on sieging the opponent team, is actually a pretty bad idea. So that was a mistake. Hopefully they don't do that anymore.
But they do jump in on Yamichi with the Unstoppable Force. Azim jumping in, trying to steal the purple buff. Don't know if he managed to get it, but Goldilocks jumping in with the Demonic Force. Gets the mega kill onto the Kagura. Goldilocks kind of overextended. Feathered Airstrike trying to pop out Scoop Post, but he manages to escape with his ultimate. Goldilocks still alive, but finally gets picked off by Ava. Ava now the one in a little bit of trouble, but he should be able to escape with the jab. Only 1 casualty on either side, but now Team Lemah forcing it down middle.
Mistakes over mistakes. Who makes the most mistakes will die. But right now we can look at him trying to clear the lane. But still, the mid turret will be getting by Team Lemah. But as of right now, for the side of Team Mikey, again, Ava looks super, super solid, looks super, super strong. Scoopos right now is 0, 1, and 4, and it does show how difficult it is to play the Claude in this game right now. He's been, I'm pretty sure he has done substantial amount of damage, but actually surviving is very, very difficult, especially if Rain was kept alive. In fact, even this Popoli Koopa, if he uses Bidem Koopa when Koopa is in his alpha form, you're gonna get stunned, and if you don't have your Purify up, you're just basically gonna die.
All things considered, though, Scoopos has been doing a pretty good job. The last time we saw the items come out, he was pretty close to the net worth on Amal, though part of that is attributed to the fact that Team Lemah is 5k net worth behind their opponents right now. However, with the Luminous Lord now gracing the Land of Dawn, this is an objective that both sides are going to be eyeing very greedy.
Yeah, and honestly, for the side of Team Lemah, they really have to look at Azim up here because he's been securing the Lords and Turtles a little bit more consistently than MPL. And again, it's more of a hero kind of thing because Lancelot just naturally, with his Stone Rose and with his Retribution combo, he just does more burst damage that even if you have good timing on your Retribution with this Hayabusa, it's not going to be enough.
Alright, Mikey all started on the Lord. All 5 members of both teams are here. Oha jumping over the Unstoppable Force. They find Min, but they're not quite able to get it. Yamichi gonna stun him down under the Feather Airstrike. They find the Paquito. Azim jumps in, gets dodged by wing by wing, but the Blazing Duet coming in. Massive damage into the backline. Double kill going over the Scoopos. Yamichi still trying to do his best, but gets caught out. Goldilla, triple kill going over the Scoopos. He wants 4. He's going for 8. He gets the Maniac! And he walked with the Savage. Their health is too low, but 4 kills going over the Scoopos.
Oh, if this is a caster curse game, we were talking about Scoopos. Oh, he's not doing much. It's hard to survive, and he just gets a Maniac. And right now, he's looking at this inhibitor. It looks like he is going to secure it. Mikey looking like they're going to push us to 3 games right now. Azim is going over for that Lord. Team Lemah, can they make sure that they can survive next push coming in from Mikey?
Well, it's going to be very difficult because this Luminous Lord is going to go over to them, no problem. Goldilocks jumping on top of Scoopos. Lord already taken. He's going to make the choice to back off Scoopos. He's not full build yet, but the fact that Team Lemah were all clumped up in that earlier fight was huge with the Blazing Duet. He didn't get the kills, but he got the damage, and that is what's going to be important as the Lord now pushes in the top lane.
Yeah, right now, I do want to make a macro kind of talk over here. Look at Scoopos right now. He is taking the orange buff. And that is actually important for this update in particular because if a marksman or basically any long-range hero gets an orange buff, not only do they get the normal orange buff stats, but he also has 10% penetration. 10% penetration on that Blazing Duet will do a lot of damage onto Team Lemah right now.
Oh, they catch out the Jawhead. He's gonna pop Immortality, instantly jumping in the back line. Not quite able to find Azim, jumps in, gets the Godlike onto the far side, but ends up, he actually escapes. Demonic Force tries to chase him down. He is still alive, and he has Immortality as well. They're gonna try and juke the Lord towards the middle lane to try and delay this for as long as possible, and still defending the other 2 waves. 1 casualty on Team Lemah, 2 down on Mikey. They can still very much defend this.
Okay, so first of all, Mikey, they made mistakes, but Azim, what was that just now? He almost died. He was like, I'm just gonna run away a little bit faster and you're not gonna catch me out. And right now, Scoopos, he's gonna get caught out, but Wind of Nature making sure that MPL is the one in trouble. He has to dash away.
That's unfortunate. It's so annoying as a Hayabusa player when you jump in and they can just press 1 button and just like, your ultimate doesn't do any damage anymore. With 1 inhibitor tower down, Team Lemah are now playing from the back foot, and Azim, the mechanical ability of this player on the Lancelot proving to be a huge problem for Team Lemah.
Again, not a lot of people are talking about it, but the Lancelot with the second skill and the Retribution, he can basically secure it that he wants. He just needs to basically let the buff, the Lord, the Turtle be around like, I don't know, like 2,000-ish kind of HP left, and all he has to do is just secure it with his combo. And right now, looking at Scoopos right now, he basically has 3 damaging items, but those 2 defensive items, the Dina Shield as well as the Brute Force Breastplate, is really helping him out to make sure that not only can he survive against this Farsa, but in case if he does get caught out by this Hayabusa, even if his Wind of Nature is down, with that Brute Force Breastplate, he can at least sustain a little bit more damage, and he has to look at somewhere else just to get a little bit of lifesteal.
Yeah, he's making sure to build defensively now, not going too greedy on the damage because he knows that he can still depend on the rest of his team like Azim as well as Pian in order to output it. And I think that's a very safe way of going about it, but it's gonna work out very well for them here. Team Lemah now 7k behind. We saw in that last item builds, Scoopos, his personal net worth is higher than any player on the opponent's side.
Yeah, right now we have got it into the late game, so everyone watching, make sure you guys get your redemption code. Go to m.mobilelegends.com, code exchange, because these teams are playing out of their minds again. Like I said, Mikey, the thing that I love about them is that even though it looked like they lost in the earlier stages, but look at that, Azim got caught out. Let's look at this, cameraman. Azim manages to survive that engage coming in from Yamichi.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of the other members of Team Lemah were around to be able to follow up on it. And even if they were, something tells me that Azim would have been able to escape from that situation regardless. But they did achieve their goal of zoning them off the Lord. Now, Ohaha in a lot of trouble, has to use the Flicker to get away. Demonic Force gonna go. Blazing Duet instantly chunks out half of Mint's HP. He does have Wind of Nature, so he's fine for now. Yamichi gonna get caught out. He does have Immortality. Feathered Airstrike gonna be popped down to protect him as the Yin Yang Overturn comes in. The Demonic Force still going. Goldilocks still trying to cause chaos, but now he's gonna be the one cut out. The rest of his team has already run away. The Phobius is abandoned and instantly taken out. Legendary going to Azim. Ava gonna survive with just a little bit, but the Phantom Shuriken finds him. He does pop the Immortality, but that's gonna be a very important item to make sure is on cooldown in the next fight.
Yeah, honestly, I thought he was going to go a little bit longer over there, but right now, Ava, even with low HP, he's gonna make sure that he knows anyone who's gonna come in. Yamichi is there, Amal is there. Ava, what are you gonna do about this kind of situation? Skopos coming in with a blazing duel. Yamichi is gonna be taken down, and that's a Lord. And this is the 18-minute Lord. The Lord will not get stronger than this, but this is going to be a very difficult situation for Team Lemah because right now, this is the strongest Lord that they have. Look at that icon. Look at how huge that icon of Lord on the map is. So for those who don't know,
wow,
everyone around the Lord, they basically will get an orange buff. So, and the thing is, the Lord will get damage reduction as well. So, Team Lemah, good luck. This is not going to be easy.
We can see Mikey, they're pushing in the other two lanes as well. We could be witnessing the coup de grace as the Blazing Duet comes in, not quite able to get the kill. Winter Trunkian keeps Rain alive, but gets caught with a knockout strike. He gets two! Ava manages to secure it. Only two members alive for Team Lemah. They're going to end it straight away. The Lord doesn't even get to hit the crystal. We're going to be seeing Mikey.